Right. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is I thought I'd do a quick recce of the route and maybe show some of you what you've got coming up in February. So let's go. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're coming in from. If you've clicked on this, it means you're interested, or you are doing the Pontypool 10k in February. I'm doing it, and by doing so, you're raising, even just by entering, you're raising some amazing money for St. David's Hospice Care. Now, I personally haven't been affected by it, but I know lots of people. I got friends and clients who have been personally affected by cancer, and St. David's has been that amazing for them, supporting them, guiding them, and just generally being there and helping them through a tough and difficult time. So if you are doing Pontypool 10k, well done. Just by entering, you're raising money for them. So if you are driving down to the Pontypool 10k, there are two car parks to choose from. As you come down into the as you come down into the car parking area, we have one to the right, and we have an over to the right, sorry, and an overflow to the left. Goes without saying, if you can lift share, because this is a popular event and it does pick up, does fill up really quickly, and you usually have some people parking on pavements and causing obstructions for pedestrians. So if you can lift share, try lift share. Right, let's go see the start area. So this area is usually full of people wandering around, friends, family, running clubs usually set up over there, and I think Torvine Trust comes down as well, and there's a few little competitions or something. I've seen rowing machines and stuff like that before. So yeah, then there's usually a little DJ playing some music, and a little coffee in there, toilets if you've got a nervous wee. So yeah, right, let's go find out what the start line. I'm going to walk backwards because the sun's in my face now, and you can actually see this beautiful place. Anyway, so start line is just up here usually. Hopefully they don't change it. No, my luck, now they're going to change it. But the start line's up here. DJ, usually loads of family and friends all corralled or waiting at the side. And yeah, start line just up here. This is where the finish is as well, but we're going to go out in a moment. So I'm going to try and do the actual route, film most of it, if not all of it, and see if there's any surprises out en route. So right, let's go. So made it to the start line. All nerves kicking in. Not right now obviously, so I'm just doing a training run, but on the day probably have some nerves, but it's nothing to worry about. There's loads of people out on the course, loads of people encouraging you, and you will get through it. Right, so let's go and see what this course has to offer. So, as I said, runners piling down here, lots of family supporters on either side. It's quite tight, so if you want to, position yourself correctly, please do so. This is a nice little downhill bit at the start, go through Pontypool Park, and if you actually want to see this beautiful park in the daytime, pop down to the park run on Saturday, the day before. Right, let's go. Just going past the leisure centre and the rugby pitch to my left. Still a nice downhill. It's up to you how quick you want to go. We can catch you out, so just take your time down this first little bit. So you've caught me out. I'm only doing a training run. It's 7:30 per mile. Let's slow down. Right, nice and flat, normal still. Almost come to the start of the Pontypool Park run. Right, let's go. So as you come out of Pontypool Park, through those real green gates, hopefully you can hear me, there's jet wash going on over there. Our first little hill. Now, One thing to note, this race is not a closed road, but you don't have to cross any roads, so that's a plus. Nice little gradient at the start, so you come out the start line, come through the little green gates. Don't quote me on this, but they might be open, they might not be. Then we got a lovely little hill, our first little hill. Yeah, so our first little hill coming up. Hope you can hear me, I'm not sure. So just pace yourself. This is the, what's this? First half a mile, hit your first little hill. So let's see what else is going on. So, make it to the top of New Inn, a little mini roundabout. We're going to be keeping left. There's usually some volunteers here encouraging us, pointing us down here. We're going to go straight down to the left. Okay, now we go downhill for a bit. Whee! Right, still going. Maybe a mile. Now that's your first mile. You get to this point, 1 mile done. There's plenty apparently. Anyway, let's go. 5 more miles. Now this is all nice and downhill. Sharp downhill, but it's lovely. And there's usually quite a few volunteers at this point because this is a little cut back, cross over bit. I'll explain that a bit later on. Let's go. It's a crossover bit. You'll learn more about that in a bit. Downhill, walk past, walk, run past the horse and jockey. Then usually, it's a photographer down here to get your hair and makeup done. I'm trying to mine. They're going to try to mine. You know, gotta look smart for those cameras. And they're onto a nice little flat bit. So let's go see what's going on. So, second mile marker, just by this little roundabout sign. 2 miles done, 4 to go, nice and flat. We'll be turning up into the mileage industrial estate in a moment. Come on. Turn left, up towards the mileage industrial estate. Back to the Star Inn. It's about 2.6 miles, so we lose our pavement for a bit. We're now on the road, going up towards the Star Inn, but again, plenty of room, and there will be marshals warning people if cars do come down, but generally, touch wood, never been too much of an issue. Right, we have got a bit of a hill in about, say, 300 yards, so let's carry on. It's the folly. These little white rocks indicate the start of that hill. To me anyway, indicate. They're not saying they are. They're legally to indicate the hill. It was easy for me to say. We've got a nice climb now up to the Star Inn. And we'll be popping for a pint if you want, or if you want to carry on and complete the 10k. Right, I'm going to walk this bit. Let's go. Yes, that's at 2.9 miles. So if you made it 2.9 miles, you know you've got a nice little hill. Right, hill. So it's up, it's 3 miles. Not quite to the brow of the hill, but that's 3 miles in. 3 and a bit left. I presume when you get to the stars, about halfway. Come on. There's the star in. We're going to be turning up here. So, I think you've done the hill. And you got a lovely sharp little one coming up to get us back onto the canal. So let's go and have a look. Just as you hit this, that's halfway. 5k done. So made it this way, you know you've only got halfway to go. And it's quite flat after this bit, so let's carry on. And there are marshals here to show us where to go. Go down there. Go to the next one just before the bridge. Hello. Hello. That gate is usually open for the 10k. We're going to go down this little lane and get back onto the canal. It will be the gate, but it should be open. It usually is, just for this event. And, we're nice little flat meandering canal bit now. So let's carry on. Oh, it's a woodpecker tree. Sorry, don't know if you saw that, there's a woodpecker in the tree. Right, let's carry on. Some of you might have seen, or you might even know, there's a few bridges coming up. Never fear, I've got an idea. We're going to measure the heights of the bridges, because we're vertically challenged like myself. I'm 5'9" and a bit less. We were right on most of these, but there are some that I have to duck or tilt my head to get past, so I'm going to go measure them just for you guys to know the heights and you know which ones to keep an eye out for. Right, let's go. So the first side, 6 foot, the other one, 1.90 m. Right, let's go see how many other bridges there are. First bridge, 6 foot on the inside, 1.90 m on the outside. So most of us should be okay at the first one. Oh, this wind, not much of one, but it's enough. Right, let's go carry on. There's a fallen tree up ahead. Fingers crossed I'll be going the 10k. Anyway, let's go. Whee! Nice and easy, 2 meters that one. Didn't even have to duck for that one, but here we go. 4 miles in, 4 bridges in. Right, let's go. We were just down there, so about what's that? Mile 2 down there, 1.5, 2. Yeah, right, come on. It's a horse and jockey down there. 4.77 miles in. Just now you got just under 1.5 miles left, as you see the back of the horse and jockey. Right, I think there's one more bridge. Let's go. Just after that last bridge. Come on. Right, take measure away. Let's finish this off. Oh, this is the turning point. Shield from the wind. Don't want to be going down there. We are going to go up here. I believe this gate is usually open as well. So let's go up. And this is where that crossover bit was that I mentioned before. Right, turn right, and the home stretch. Tiny bit of incline before the finish catches everybody out. Right, let's dig in. Under a mile, or 5.4 miles now, so come on. Downhill. Woo! We made it this far, 5.79 miles in. Last little bit to dig in. It's flat and a slight little incline right at the end just to catch, just keep you interested. Right, let's go to the finish line. Come on. Six miles done. Right by the edge centre. Tiny little bit left to do that. Let's get to the finish. Remember to turn right at this bit. To finish, we'll be just up there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pontypool 10k. Once you finish, grab your medal, your well-earned medal, banana, drink, whatever's on offer at the end, and go and give your family, your loved ones, friends, colleagues, whoever you've run with, big high five, hug, touch, and bask in the fact that you've just run Pontypool 10k. Right, time to go home and yeah, try and put this video together. And the final piece. Number one, well done for completing Pontypool 10k, or shall I say, well done for entering Pontypool 10k and raising loads of money for St David's Hospice Care, a very worthwhile charity. Like I said at the start, I don't been personally affected by cancer, but I do know friends and clients who have, and St David's has been there and been amazing for them. So well done for entering, or even thinking about entering. If you're thinking about it, do it. It's a lovely course. Hopefully you've just seen on the video a couple of bridges. If you're vertically challenged like me, we'll get under them. 2 meters on the outside. Just be careful not to fall into the canal. Right, I'm gonna make my way home now and get ready for work. Catch you later.